Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to round number 5 and the final round of the Caribbean Motor Racing Championship. I am your host, Rahul Nasir from Caribbean Motor Racing Sim Club, and we welcome you all to a sunny day here at South Dakota in Guyana. We are getting ready for action here. It's not a regular race weekend as we had hosted previously before. Of course, we had the Classic Series and the Radical Caribbean Cup in a double header each week. But last week we had completed the Classic Series, so now it is time to sign off one more race in the Radicals. It may not be a layout you are familiar with, as this is the FIA proposed layout for South Dakota Circuit, taking an overhead shot of this beautiful track done here. There you see it's a couple of chicanes put into the track. I believe later this year, in late November, Race of Champions in Guyana will be hosted at this layout in real life. But we can get ourselves a final taste of what's to come. Welcome, everyone, and let the show begin. We are 10 minutes away from official qualifying here at South Dakota Circuit. And just getting my dates right, it'll be tomorrow that we'll be seeing this layout in action. So really excited for that. We have one of our own drivers, Alfraz Ali, out there, is going to be competing at South Dakota tomorrow. Very excited for him. So just answering some of you guys in the chat, Dover Raceway, we have already completed in this championship back a couple weeks ago. So we are back at South Dakota for the finale of this championship here. We have the Radicals here at a regular starting time of 6 p.m. EDT. Getting ready to go racing. We have 10 of the drivers into the server. 10 of them enter the Ring of Fire. And only one can become victorious. One can become champion. We're going to take a look at the drivers in just a moment. But first, let's join into the Discord and let's hear what the guys are saying.
Where did you finish in the...
Can I get a mic check?
Rahul, can you help me?
Cole is struggling. What race are you?
I am still not able to join.
Oh, 8. I ran out of fuel on the final lap.
Can you hear me?
Oh no, I'm up 39.
Yes, I'm still not able to join.
Alright, cool. I'll check it out on our side.
I'm on 0.179.
Yeah,
not let him join.
It might be a server side thing.
One less person to worry about racing against. Yeah.
Wow.
It's not like you have to worry about him anyway.
Okay, good news. You are logged into the server. Is it giving you a checksum error? Like, are you getting like a red screen?
It's literally just telling me I cannot connect to the remote server.
Check to see, Cole, check to see if a server needs to be updated.
Also, check your apps, actually, first. Make sure you have both the car radar and real penalty enabled there. There's 2 places you can enable the apps.
Wait, this guy. Hello, George. Hello.
Yeah, I have both car radar and rail penalty already installed.
Do you have them enabled though?
Yes.
So when you click join, it just disconnecting you?
It will open up the screen and then just kick me off and say cannot connect to a remote server.
Can you share your screen and then try join the server? I just want to see what would happen if you get kicked.
I think we can't share screen.
And I can't in this channel.
Right.
This is fun.
Microphone check.
It also says I'm on the server for some reason as well.
Good.
How long have I got till qualifying?
You got 7 minutes.
Yeah, you got it.
That's not going to be enough time for my computer. Oh Jesus!
What, Isaac?
Last the first challenge. Last the first, I guess.
Well, let's see if you can connect first.
Oh, I could do that.
The Ville Park's profile picture.
You still have all qualifying. You have 15 minutes of qualifying there as well, Cole.
Yeah, I'll see you guys if it works in about... God knows.
Are you trying to restart your computer?
I'm gonna go reboot it quick.
All right.
It's gonna take that long?
Oh, my computer is
All right, we'll let the guys talk amongst themselves there. Got a couple more questions in the chat here. So, yeah, Dover is not going to be featured for a little while. We had already run that race a couple weeks ago. If you want to check out that race, however, do check our YouTube channel out. We have the last stream there where we had an amazing battle where the man at home, Tavar Clark, was fighting the Guyanese of Martin Webster for the victory in the Radical Caribbean Cup. What a race that was. And Tavar drove a hellacious comeback up the field, scraping second after second after second, finally getting up the field. But just a little too late. So not too sure if Tavar is going to be racing in this one. Haven't heard much from him yet, but I know he is a driver that loves the Radicals. So I would keep my eyes open. So we have 5 minutes left to go. I know the leaderboard says about 6 drivers who are on a valid lap, but there are over 11 drivers who are logged into the server. Let me see Cole in chat saying he's trying to get that rebooted. We were just speaking with him a second ago. Are those the SR3s? Yes, sir. These are the SR3s. So going on board with Dylan Morant here. So these are the Radical SR3s. It's a little bit older from 2019. As we see the Swedish Iceman Isaac going a little bit off track. Martin Webster behind Dylan Morant. Yeah, definitely. They are very quick, as we see Danny Nasir trying to get out the pits. Pit exit is going to be very, very busy, as it spits you right on the racing line. So if you guys are new to the streams, new to us, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And you can also join up in events by joining our official Discord. That link is in the description down below. I do see some of you guys joining into the Discord. Thank you guys so much. For coming into the family of CMRSC. So we're about 3 minutes away from qualifying. If you guys are new, I will let you guys know of the format now. So qualifying coming up now. Practice comes to an end at 5:45. Then we head into a 15-minute qualifying session with the fastest drivers from all around the world. We'll go head-to-head to see who will take pole position. That will set the grid. That will set the grid for the race that will come up, and it will be a 35 lap race, which should be about 35 to 40 minutes. If you guys remember, we did visit South Dakota before. Back then we were running the endurance layout, so the cars went just straight on up the front straight and then down the drag strip into the gooseneck. But now the drivers have a couple chicanes to maneuver around in the Radicals. Of course, one race today. So if you guys are new, make sure to hit that subscribe button. This is qualifying tomorrow. Sorry, this is practice. My apologies. Hopefully I didn't give you a heart attack there. This is still practice. Qualifying is about to start very soon. And yeah, I see you in chat if you had a PC. Dude, Assetto Corsa is very easy to run. Almost any computer could run it, as long as you have probably an i5. I know some drivers run an i5, GTX 1080. So a lot of old graphics cards can run this game very well. So you, of course, don't need the top-of-the-line PC to run a sim like this. Assetto Corsa was released out to the public back in 2014, but the way the game looks like this, looks like a sim from 2022, is all from the help of the modding community. All the cars, the track, the graphic that you're looking at right now, including all the HUD that you see on your screen when we're able to look at driver names, how fast they're going, how much time is left. These are all mods done by the community. And a laptop can definitely run this game. I know Danny Nasir in the Radical here, he runs a laptop, an i5 1660 graphics card, and that thing works like a charm here. But 5 seconds left, and now practice is complete. The checkered flag is waving, and that is finally practice complete. We see Dylan Morant with the fastest time of a 1:05.4. Definitely not the fastest times we've seen in the server just yet. There we see Slush Crasher, also known as Curtis Gregory. He runs VR on a laptop. And there you see Khalil Rickford looking to claim his first championship. And what better way to do it than at your home backyard? Khalil's going to be looking for a historic win out here, but he's going to have to be going up against some of the fastest drivers. Dylan Morant, Mike Van Dorn, and another homecomer, Raul Pratap, races in real life, as well as the likes of Alfred Ali. Hearing news from Cole Bradbury that he should be on very soon, so that is a very good sign.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, I don't put a full tank. I put like a full tank in for the whole race. I don't like put like half and fuel up during the pit stop.
So that's what I do as well.
Yeah.
I saw people talking about, I'll put some fuel in the pit. I was like, no, I'm just gonna put the fuel in I need, so that I'm like, I know. And I'll put like 1 liter in at the pit stop, just to be safe, and then change tires.
There you hear the guys speaking in the background now.
Pressure's 19 all round.
Hey, Rahul, can you hear me?
Yep.
So, the Trops guy that's typing now, and then the other kid that just joined with him, the Jacko, they're just joining and making noises. I'm not sure if they're gonna be. They're asking about joining. I'm not sure if they're gonna be serious about it or not. So I was
Cole?
at that.
Wait, has Cole left?
Yeah, I
Cole?
can deal with that.
Oh,
Thank you for
okay.
letting me know.
Yeah, I just figured give you a heads up with it because the way they've been acting, I doubt they're gonna take it seriously and all
Were
that.
they
So.
saying anything in the voice chat? Because I had my thing muted.
They were
just
joining and making noises, and then they would leave again.
Like you can hear them talking, or was it just like ambience?
No, like you can hear them making
You can hear
noises.
them like okay, cool.
Yeah.
Some funny stuff. I thought it was somebody background noise. I heard it.
All right, yeah, no worries. Thank you.
Is it the Jacko 69 guy?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I can see him trying to talk. Who's
It's Jack. It was Jacko and Trops. It's the two that just joined.
Just
There you go, sir. Muted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did just Jacko guy just left.
Yeah,
Can you
already.
mute the troop guy?
Yeah, they got server muted.
The other guy.
The Jacko guy.
The guy got server muted.
Like that with the,
Who the heck are these guys?
they just joined this. They just joined now.
trolls. The trolling.
They literally joined. They joined at 5:30.
Yeah, guys, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I feel like they're gonna ram us if they join.
That's
the
why.
race.
That's why I
No,
was saying. with the way they were
we
acting.
are already full. We are already full for this week. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, qualifying time.
Yep, qualifying
Oh, yeah,
in a
we are
minute and 15.
Where's everyone at?
Yeah, so if you are in the voice chat there, troops, if you want, you can go ahead and just set your real first and surname, in our Discord. And then next week, I'm happy to send you a DM of how we do things around here, the times you need to know when we start. And yeah, we'll get you set in the server as well.
Hey, Martin.
Microphone check.
Very good.
Loud and clear.
Justin racing today,
No, the Xfinity final race just started. Well, it is start yet. It started 6:15.
Did you see the trucks race yesterday, Lance?
He probably watched the truck race, but this is the last race for Xfinity. Tomorrow is the last race for Cup.
Yeah, it's
So
championship.
it's all championships on the line. He says, "No way, I'm driving, man. I gotta see this."
It's gonna. I guarantee you, Ty Gibbs is getting dumped. 100%.
Well, he's probably gonna get up to Hamlin. Apparently, is gonna get kicked out of Gibbs.
That'd be funny. Because I know.
No, he
Yeah, you're good.
insulted. He
You're good.
insulted Joe Gibbs to his face.
Oh, did he really?
Yep.
I didn't even see that. That's funny.
Look.
But yeah, no, because the guy, his teammate right now, isn't gonna be his teammate this anymore after this season, and his teammate that he's racing against in the championship is the guy that Ty Gibbs dumped last week.
Yeah. Justin explained the whole situation to me.
So
I haven't
has a
seen
lot
it yet.
He has a lot of enemies right now.
I saw Jesus looking for him in the pits.
Everyone hates him right now.
That was so funny, but I don't know who came up with that one. Oh, well, good luck, guys. We got a nice big full field, which I can be running at the back. So
I'm always glad to see a full field of cars.
Yep.
As soon as I hop in, we can start this qualifying. Yeah, we can, you guys can refuel and fix
Any
damage.
any word on Cole?
He said in the chat that he's booting Discord now and he should be good to go.
Okay.
So yeah, next weekend.
This is the same
class
version of
champions.
South Dakota from the first time you ran it,
cool.
right? I shouldn't need to update.
Yes. You don't have to
It's
update.
just-
You're fine.
It's South Dakota, just the FIA.
Yeah, it's just a different layout, but you don't have to download anything.
I made it.
Perfect.
Are you able to join?
Yeah, are you loading in?
New cars.
I'll just wait for Curtis to load in fully, then I can skip the session.
Cool.
that's the same track we've been practicing all week, right?
Yeah, no difference.
It's weird. It wouldn't allow me to connect.
Did you plug it in?
So we are getting ready now.
I stopped
I
working.
can't do much. It's an Ethernet cable.
Is that an F1 car, Isaac?
There you see the pit lane
I don't know.
overhead here.
It looks like an F1 car.
That is
and the
pit
mirrors and
exit.
the like roof part of it. I don't even know what to
I
call
don't
that.
think so, cause
Maybe it's like a.
All right,
It looks like
qualifying
it's
is begun.
definitely open
no,
wheel.
I think it's like GP2.
Okay, I'll join just a bit
Alright,
later.
let's keep
I'll
comms clear now and have a good qualifying, guys. Just want to say that the pit exit is right on the racing line, so if you are coming out on pits, please watch the guys coming up behind you, check your map, check your relative, and make sure the coast is clear for you to come out. Have a good one. Alright, qualifying has begun. Let's see who is going to take pole position. Here we are at South Dakota Circuit for qualifying to begin now. Drivers coming around. Ooh, we see a driver spinning up. That's Rule per tab. Tavar into the server. I know a lot of guys in the chat are going to be very happy for him. So let's go follow up with some of the drivers here. Here is our Swedish Iceman, Isaac Nielsen. Let's take a quick lap around with him now. Going through South Dakota. Ooh, gets it! Loose on the rear end there. He's gonna have to cut the track now. That's gonna be an invalid time of
It's okay, buddy.
There's Danny Nasir. Looks like the tires are very cold. A lot of guys are spinning out.
That car was nasty.
There is Tavar and Pratap. Tavar going very wide. So a lot of drivers, I assume, are going for some preparation laps as Tavar goes very wide. Let's pick up with Rule Pratap, who's coming through the gooseneck now. Hopefully we can see him begin his lap time. And yes, we can. Coming across the line now. Let's watch him. So coming around turn 1 and now to turn 2. This long left-hander straightening up the car a little bit. Now another left-hander which will lead straight into a right-hander here. A little bit on the brakes. And now 90-degree right-hander here. And then we have a little bit of a straight back here. Backhand twitching out just a little bit. Looking behind him, we have Tavar Clark. And now coming to a very hard braking section. Touch the curb if you dare on the inside and use that exit curb all the way out. We see Daniel Williams also trying to join into the server. And now coming to a very tricky part of the track. The sparks fly on the rear end of Tavar's Radical there. Keeping up with Rule per Tab now, coming up to the gooseneck. He's 2 seconds off the pace in Sector 1. You see Curtis also joining. There goes Pratap now onto the front straight. And we're going to see now what that time is going to be. It's going to be a 107.4. Khalil already in the 104s. So 104.5 for him. Let's go on board. So now on board with him here. I think the stream might have frozen a little bit there. We do apologize if it was on our side there. But here we see Khalil now. Improving in the final sector, 2/10. See some more times coming up the board. Dylan Morant doing a 105.8. Sometimes being traded across the board. Danny Nasir and Isaac, 106.4 and 6 respectively. Curtis, ooh, not the best of lines for Curtis. And that is going to slow down Khalil's lap. He gets in the way a little bit of Dylan Morant in the background.
I'm sorry, the grass is not made easy when rejoining. Couldn't see you in the mirror there.
His teammate Klaus not able to join him this week, but we should see him very, very soon. Khalil now coming through the gooseneck. He has a feisty Dylan Morant behind him. Comes across the line. He's definitely improving a lot in the third sector. He's going to park that up. As well as Dylan's going to park that up as well. Martin Webster, ladies and gentlemen, putting that car up into third, a 105.9 for him. We're going to go on board with him. So we do see you in the chat. Yeah, we did notice there was a little bit of an issue on our stream here. Luckily, the audio is good on both sides here, and should be able to see the stream as well. And if you guys are watching the stream, thank you guys so much for tuning in this evening. No classic race here today. It is the Radicals that's going to take over. One race, 35 laps. We are 8 minutes left to go in qualifying here. Martin looking very smooth on the gas here. The first sector coming in very late. He's a second and a half just off of the fastest time. Comes around for sector 2. He's just a 10th off there. Ooh, look at this. The Dutchman, Mike Van Dorn, puts in a time of a 105.5.30. That pushes down Dylan Morant to 105.585. Very interesting there. Danny December bringing out yellow flag just for a moment, but putting that car back into it's there. We do have 15 drivers logged into the server. This is definitely going to be the one to watch. Don't go anywhere, folks, as this is definitely going to be a race to remember. On board with Danny Nasir now. Currently his best time, a 106.4.
Guys.
Yep.
Am I too late for the race?
Nope, you have 7 minutes in qualifying.
Let's see if I can join up.
Isaac bringing out yellow flags just for a moment there. But takes that car back to the pits. Let's watch Mike once again, who's currently on a flyer. Sean Lane that he is going to be joining us for this race. Very excited to see him there. I see Sander in the chat. What's up, Sander? 6/10 in the first sector. Mike had Lance this here in the way, but it is nobody's fault there. Lance is entitled to his lap. And check this out. Kurt Moss bumps down Mike Van Dorn for second. Kurt with a 105.3. Let's watch Khalil now. We gotta find out what's the difference between this guy and all the rest. He's a second faster than everyone. Where is Khalil finding this pace? So, Sander, unfortunately, if you are talking about today for 2 races, this is the only race that's on right now. It's just the Radicals today. However, good for you, because for the next couple of weeks for our final championship, times are going to be an hour earlier for us, daylight saving. So, it's definitely going to be better for you. So, hopefully we can see you in the driver's seat real soon. We start racing at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, so that should be an hour earlier for you. I'm not too sure if you are logged into the server, but if you are, you can go ahead and see if you can join in. If not, we do have a packed lobby regardless. Next week, you mean? All right, yeah. So we do have, we are an hour earlier. You can check out the Discord. We do have another channel in the series. If you check down below, that's where you're going to find more details, timing, format, all the stuff. So, Khalil now on a flyer. Now he has some space to himself. Let's check out what he can do. He's always going faster in the 3rd sector. Definitely something to write home about. So maximizing his lines now. He has Curtis for company. Not in the best place you want to find him, but all these drivers are on a fast lap. And he's just gonna have to back out. Isaac pulling out yellow flags once again, takes the car back into the pits. We have now 16 drivers into the server. Martin Webster finds himself in the forest with Sean Lee. Qualifying coming to a close now. 11 of you guys watching the stream, thank you guys so much for tuning in this evening. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We are on the road to 250 subscribers. Make sure to join us up as well. You can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook to get up to date on all the latest news CMRSC related. Dylan Moran brings out yellows again into the first turn there. Kurt running a very good 2nd sector, only 4 thousandths of a second just off of the fastest time. He just needs to put it together. He is the 2nd driver now to enter.
Is this a 25 lap or a 25-minute race?
This is a 35 lap race.
35 lap race. Okay.
So Kurt Moss on board right now, the 2nd driver to enter the 104s. Back on the drone camera here.
Hello? Hello.
What's up?
Where can I find the server link?
Check the
It's the same
pinned.
as it's always been.
Check the
Yeah,
pinned
but
as
where
well
can
in
I find
general.
it?
Pinned in general.
Oh my god, a Legends racing.
Return of Sander.
Man, glad to have you back. Thank you. Yeah.
Is that Sander in here?
Hey,
It is.
let's keep comms clear for the next 2 minutes, and then we'll let you guys talk. Sean Lee just
Kinda
losing.
famous.
So Sean just losing the back end into the pits, and now there we
No, I
see
don't
Dylan
want to
Moran
do
coming
PR.
across the
Hold on.
line. Kurt as well crossing the line as well. Who is that coming up? Danny Nasir. There he goes.
Oh my god, that you passed.
Here comes Tavar Clark. And there is...
No, I cannot connect. I cannot connect either.
Yeah, we're already into qualifying. We're not even stuff to serve anyway.
Anybody want to?
It was worth the try.
Well, we know we're going to see you next week, so...
Yeah, because this time is not better for me.
Yeah, you're good. All right, we got a minute left, so let's get on to
Yeah, good luck all.
So that is Sander van Leeuwen in the chat, the original Flying Dutchman. I have to say, I'm very happy to have him back. But we are coming to a close in official qualifying. There goes Curtis. There goes Dylan Morant. A minute to go now. A lot of the guys entering their final laps. We're going to see who is going to take pole position. Right now, provisional is with Khalil Rickford now. Kurt Moss into the pits. That's qualifying complete. Mike and Dylan out on track now. And looks like Mike trying to let go of the fast guys coming up behind him. Setting up for one final push. Dylan Morant is on his final lap though. Ooh, I say that. He goes a little bit wide. That's qualifying complete. So it looks like it's Khalil against Mike. And check this out. They're both with each other. I say that. And Mike goes to the spin. Khalil is off track. That's going to be their qualifying complete. Checking out the board now. Here comes Tavar Clark. The Jamaican Tavar now. Let's see what he can do. On the brakes now. Heading into the gooseneck. And there we see him around the final corner. Coming across the line. Anything to write home about? No, it is not. He's going to put in a 107. It's not a fast time. Isaac is going to improve, however. It's a 105.4, puts him in P5, pushes down. Tavar. Qualifying not complete just yet, as we see in the horizon. It is, I believe, the fellow Guyanese of Daniel Williams. Yes, it is coming around the gooseneck. Around the final corner, there he goes. Crossing the line now. He does put himself up into 10th with a 107.1. And Gregory coming across now. Looking for him on track. Don't see him. There he is, going around the gooseneck. One last time. Getting a little bit out of shape there. Anything to write home about? No, it is not. That is going to be your qualifying complete. Great qualifying, everyone. Congratulations to your top three, Khalil, Kurt, and Mike.
Good job, Mike.
That is your qualifying complete there. And we are getting set.
Can somebody please help me out with the fuel? How much fuel we need?
It's 35 lap race. So probably about like 56.
I got no data. How much?
Sean, you're looking at around 55 to 60 to just be on the safe side.
60 liters?
Yeah,
55 at the
that would
minimum.
work.
I'll just go with 60 to be safe. Thanks.
Yeah, 60 would work.
Thank you.
So there are all the radicals in the pits here. Let's take a look at these cars one last time.
Practice session.
I just got by Isaac.
You're gonna join.
7,000.
Wait, did I miss anything important?
Just qualifying.
Dylan, you and I are really close.
Honestly, 7,000 is crazy.
There is Isaac's livery there, following up. A lot of drivers running some generic liveries, including Danny Desir, but Dylan Morant running the
I got my stuff
beautiful
together and-
red and black Valhalla race car. I always called the back of this car here that just looks like Spider-Man's eyes. But
I
his teammate
learned how to drive again.
Klaus not able to join us.
My strategy is survive.
Rule per
That's
tab
also
there.
good. Isn't that your
Another
strategy every
livery
race?
here.
What
Lance
is
Nasir.
another strategy? Questioning what is fuel or what is tires?
Put in the wall, turn 1.
Fuel? I don't know what that is.
And Tavar Clark running Senna Summerbell's livery in real life.
You need
His
you need
real
a
radical
flex
there.
capacitor.
Good luck on the tires here. You're gonna need it.
Just hit 80 miles an hour and go back in
Let's
time.
go to the grid.
Yep, that's right.
Just a reminder, guys, that this race has the potential for a safety car. So if you end up at the back, don't get disheartened and check out. There's always the opportunity for a safety car to get yourself back in.
Yeah, it's gonna be a virtual. It'll be a virtual safety car.
Are we
And
3 wide?
Also, all be advised, it is 3 wide, so please,
it is
Oh my god. I should have qualified.
please no die. I'm
So,
literally in
are we
the
making
middle.
it? Are we making it 5 wide in turn 1?
All right, it might. There might be a VSC already coming in to the start of this one. But ladies and gentlemen, this is it. It is the final race of the Caribbean Motor Racing Championship saga at the Radical Caribbean Cup, about to get underway here at South Dakota Circuit. Welcome everyone to Guyana. We are back home here. Welcome. It is the Caribbean Motor Racing Sim Club Caribbean Motor Racing Championship. It is round 5, the Grand Prix of Guyana at South Dakota Circuit. And we are ready to go racing here. One final time, 35 laps for the Radicals. One race to prove it all. Double points on the line. Championship up for grabs. Who's going to take this one? Get your predictions ready. Bets are on until the very last lap. The lights are already on here. The grid is set. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lights. And for the last time, we go racing. Great start from Khalil there, takes the lead. Coming into turn 1, might take it over P2. Looking clean so far. Couple drivers going off the track. Ooh, Dylan Morant and Tavar. Ah, big crash in the back there. Virtual safety car, no overtaking. And I'm not even surprised by that. Virtual safety cars already coming out. Some of the drivers getting a little too wide there.
Everybody's piled up. Can we go in the back, or are we going to come on to this one?
Yep, just come around. It'll be single file. So, already a VSC coming in for the drivers at the back there.
Hey,
So the
Mike.
guys up in front, I think the guys in front are going a little too fast.
Hey, Mike, do you remember what the tire pressure is?
19 all around.
Okay.
Khalil, slow that thing to 80. Slow it to 80. We just want to get everyone bunched up. Guys at the back, let's get bunched up as well. We are going to go racing at the end of this lap here, so get ready for the green. Keep it at 80. Keep it at 80. Green flag. Green flag.
Oh my god, go.
Back racing now. Khalil leading the bunch now, going into turn 1 here. Does it look clean? So far, so good. It's definitely looking way better than lap 1. Let's get this race underway. There goes the Radicals around now. Ooh! Bit of a spin. It's rule per tab. 2 cars going off. They're going to get it racing, though.
All right.
So luckily we can keep it green through the forest. Now we see Kurt Moss trying to make a move on Isaac. It looks to be there, but it is Khalil taking this lead there side by side, the Jamaican and the Swedish. Iceman going side by side, and ooh, Cole running it off track there. Side by side goes Curtis, it looks like. Losing a bit to Tavar. Danny Nasir is going to have the outside. Sean Lee is going to try a move onto the inside of the gooseneck there. Through the gooseneck now, Sean Lee is going to say thank you very much. I'm going to take that move now. Khalil, fastest lap of the race, a 106.2. He's already booking it out of there. And the cars are slowly going to start spreading away from each other. The mid pack, however, are still sticking to each other very close. Martin Webster, very sneaky, trying to move on Danny Nasir. Just ahead of him there. This is your battle for 7th, looks like. 6th position of Sean Lee is slowly getting out of here. Martin Webster puts the nose on the inside of Danny Nasir. He's currently smacking his head on all the branches and leaves that's just leaning over the racetrack. Martin Webster getting very close onto the brakes there. Bit of a move into the back here. It's Rule Pratap on Lance Nasir. Kurt Moss now getting away of Isaac now. Tavar as well, trying to get away. And Sean Lee finally breaking some space between himself and Gregory. Now coming through the gooseneck on board with Danny Nasir. Khalil putting in his 3rd fastest lap of the session now. But it is the man who's lost out big time, Dylan Morant, who's sub 20 seconds from the leaders. But it is not over yet. It's only lap 4 of 35. Ooh, we have a bit of a spin. It's DeVille Parks. DeVille having a bit of a spin, allowing Lance Nasir to gain a position on him. Double points up for grabs here. 25 points in the normal season is now equal to 50 points for Khalil. And if it stays as it is now, Khalil will be crowned champion. Khalil needs to finish outside the points. And the closest man that could take this championship is 9th place, Martin Webster. Ooh. Side by side now, Danny and Curtis. Danny trying to move on the gooseneck. And gets that move done. Can Martin Webster get a move? Just about. Curtis losing the back end. But gets that racing once again on the rear camera now of Martin Webster. It's already lap 5 of 35. A lot of the drivers are going to want to start thinking about strategy.
You're moving in the braking zone, bro.
Where a complaint there from Kurt saying Mike is swerving in the braking zone. Very dangerous if he is. Kurt, no stranger to letting any driver know his feelings if something is not right on track, if he feels he was wrong as well. The Jamaican Kurt Moss currently sitting in a nice 3rd position, having a battle for P2 against the Dutchman Mike Van Dorn. Now this race settling down. And now we're going to watch some good battles here. As we're on board now with Kurt Moss. Getting very closer to the rear of Mike. They go side by side. Now into the straight. Here, Mike holds on to the lead. Kurt is going to have the slipstream now. Coming into the braking zone here. Does Kurt try a move? Not just yet. Both of them hop the curb. Mike losing the back end just a little bit. It's going to help Kurt close up just that little more. Kurt now trying on the inside. Door is closed early on, so it's going to allow Kurt to react way better. Now onto the drag strip. Mike looking to defend now. Drivers only allowed 1 move for defense. Yellow flags being brought out for DeVille there as he enters the pits. Do we see our first retirement of the session? Not too sure. He's definitely teleported there. Mike holding very well to keep an angry Kurt Moss behind him. See in chat, ready to see war. Other than lap 1, this race is definitely looking.
Did you guys like touch wheels there? Like what happened?
Martin Webster.
Oh, I hit the wall.
So you hit the wall.
Yeah, big wall.
So probably hitting a wall in the front straight. Very interesting. But he's back down in 11th now. He's going to claw back up some positions now, as he has Pratab and Bradbury in sight. Pratab trying to make a move on Cole here. Ooh! Losing the back end just a little bit now. There you see the Guyanese of Rule Pratab chasing on as we have a move for position. It's Tavar and Isaac about to go side by side, almost on board with Isaac now, trying to keep the nose stuck in. It's contact. They keep it racing, but look behind him. It's Sean Lee. It's the battle for 4-3 cars. Now all together. Sean Lee capitalizing on some mistakes the drivers ahead of him are making, slowing each other down. DeVille Parks puts it in the pits for good. It's our first retirement of the session. We're down to 13. Isaac not getting the best of exit. Sean Lee is going to back out of that one. Maybe the smartest move. Probably going to think about looking for a move on the straights. But Sean Lee, this car is set up very well for him. As there they come onto the gooseneck. It's lap 9 of 35. Ooh, a little bit too much curb for Sean. Biting a little more than he can chew. Kurt Moss putting in his personal best of this race now and starting to close that gap up on Mike, who he's let go just a little bit of. And this is where the battles get good. Ooh, Kurt just losing the back end. Just a little there. Back with this battle here. Looks like the drivers are now spreading apart. Tavar Clark running a livery. Ooh, hold on. Before we get to that, Curtis going for a spin in the forest. Dylan's going to say thank you very much for that move. Lance is here, not too close. There's the battle for second, passing our screen there. We were saying here that Tavar's livery for the Radical Caribbean Cup is a identical 1 of 1 to a good friend of his, another fellow Jamaican, Senna Somerville. You see Martin Webster making a move on Rupa Tab, who's made a mistake into the gooseneck. But it's Tavar Clark. Ooh, hold on a second! It's contact between! Ooh! Kurt Moss! Man, getting interrupted every time we switch off. And even we have another battle here. Sean Lee on the outside of Isaac now switching to the inside. Can he stick the move? Yes, he can. It's like every time we look at Tavar's car, something crazy happens on track, and it definitely has. Kurt Moss has been put down to 4th position, going side by side in a place where if you hit the curb wrong, your car goes through a spin, and that is exactly what Kurt's Radical just done right before our eyes. Sean Lee had made the move on Isaac Nielsen. They went side by side, going into the S section, coming into the track strip, and now all these guys are very close together. And we're about to see a good battle for P3. Mike, though, is going to be very happy that he's by him lone self. Sub 17 seconds away from the leader, Khalil Rickford. Remember, all these drivers do have to make 1 pit stop, 4 tires. There you see Khalil held up just a little bit from Lance Sear, but Lance is going to let him go as he's going to enter the pits. Looks like, no, actually, he's just going to cut the track there and just make it easier for Rickford to get that move done. back through the field here. Martin Webster making the move there as well as Cole. Raul getting out the way. He's upside down. It gets back on his wheels. What? I'm sorry. What just happened? Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if that was due to lag. And I don't know if my eyes are deceiving me, but I think I just saw Raul Pratap just do a barrel roll in the radicals. That is definitely something. I'm just looking on the stream there, the replay. Did he actually? I think he went upside down. What? Looks like Tavar and Kurt getting a little bit archy-bargy. Wow, you're really seeing everything happen here. And yeah, 48K, I have the same reaction to you. What just happened? I'm pretty, like you saw that too. I cannot be the only one who just saw that. And he kept the position? Yeah, that's something we're definitely gonna have to look at after the stream there for sure. That might have been moment of the year. Passing that on now, South Dakota giving us an amazing race here. Wherever you look, there's battles everywhere. We heard a little bit earlier, Tavar allowing to be overtaken by Kurt Moss. I believe they probably made contact. Somewhere along the lines here. And we see Kurt in the background as Dylan going for his stop now. Kurt wisely backing out here. This is your battle for P3. They're very close behind, but look at this. Isaac, I don't believe we saw the move live, but Isaac makes the move on Sean Lee. As Isaac coming in for a stop. Now, I guess this is a good time to say that the tires are definitely going to fall off after 10 laps. So I believe a lot of drivers are trying to stretch this stint out as long as possible, as the tires are definitely going to be let go of them. It was changed last minute. Ooh, Isaac! I believe he just missed this box. He had to hit the reverse gear to get in his pit box there. Kurt now trying a move. Does he go left? Does he go right? He doesn't go anywhere. He sticks behind Tavar for a little longer. Kurt knows that he is a little quicker. Getting word now, Isaac coming out the pits. Kurt now on Tavar. Battle for third. Lap 15 of 35. And Isaac dropping.
It says I'm being lapped.
Yeah, don't worry about it. That will say that. That will say that for everyone. That's just a visual glitch.
I don't think it is. Did you pit?
Yeah, he pit. That's just the issue with the...
yeah, that's what it is. Yeah,
the lap down thing. Yeah, so yeah, don't worry.
Also, heads up, because we're talking right now, my tires are gone, so just, I'm braking very early.
So just hearing word from Curtis Gregory that he is going to be pitting early. Back on this battle here. Let's go back to the skies. It looks like it is getting a little bit darker here. Some of the drivers having to put on their headlights. I don't know if that's just the forest. It definitely does look a little darker. They have Lance this year coming up ahead. Can Kurt Moss use the lapped car to make a move? He's already going to put that car into the inside. He has a better run coming into the gooseneck. Tavar runs very deep, and it actually worked in his favor. As Lance Desir is going to get out of the way. Lance Desir and Curtis in the pits now. I think this might be a two-stop race here. Because if they go long for the first stint, if they take one set of tires only, boy, they are going to fall off coming to the end of it. Tavar fighting tooth and nail. Both Jamaicans giving each other the most of respect here. And Kurt now trying on the inside. We know what happened last time when he tried on the inside, and I think he's thinking about that right now. Pit road is busy as Rule Pratab and Cole Bradbury all into the pits, as well as Lance Nasir, but he should be coming at the pits very soon. Coming back to this battle very shortly. Let's check out pit road. There the drivers are, waiting for the fuel to be topped up, waiting for the tires to be fitted on. Back on the battle for P3. Kurt very close. Tavar now. Once again, this is your battle for third position. Both drivers yet to make a pit stop. But now can Kurt, he has a better run. He has a better run. Goes into the inside. Still backs up. Kurt just not having the confidence to make a move in a place where he had spun earlier in this race, losing out in the battle to P2 with himself and Mike. Tavar and Kurt, both great drivers. Love this battle, says Dominic Charles in the chat. Glad to see that you can make it. Couple drivers losing some positions now. Ooh. Kurt now, the tires are letting go. These guys are 8 laps over. As Kurt, oh no! Can he get it back racing though? Tavar going for a spin. I think the tires are done. I had said it, they're 8 laps over. Run, Tavar, run! And I think the tires just could not handle. The leader's now coming in. But it's drama here in South Dakota. Lap 18, Tavar Clark spins and loses. So from the gooseneck, you're just driving straight. So once you make that right-hander into the gooseneck, you're driving straight, and then it's a double right-hander in.
Isn't it 2 rows of pits?
Yeah, it's 2 rows of pits.
Which way do I go? Left or right?
You'll see a flag.
Yeah, you'll see the big red box in the pits.
Thank you.
So Sean trying to figure out where he can go for his pit stop. Check this out. Kurt Moss is gonna take the lead here. Khalil right back out. Mike in hit for his stop. And that leaves Sean Lee and Kurt Moss out on track. Where is Tavar? Tavar in third. He's going to stay out on this worn set of tires. I would love to see the data on what these tires look like. The center course sadly won't give us an accurate graphic of what they look like. But boy, after that spin, those must be completely gone there. But
flags.
It is Kurt Moss in the lead there. Mike calling blue flags for Danny Nasir. And Cole getting out the way. So if you haven't noticed already, if you have pit, you may notice that you are a lap down. Just don't worry about that. Once everyone goes through the pits, there will be 1 lap down, so it will shuffle back in order. We did experience that when we ran this race back in the endurance layouts a couple weeks ago, so it's nothing to worry about if you realize you are lapped once you go through the pits. So race director just lending a voice of reassurance to the drivers, just letting them know that there's a small issue with the track here. Kurt's in the wall! Sean's in the wall! Have they both made contact? both drivers spinning by themselves? Was there contact? But it's even more drama now. That's gonna go over Kurt's head now. I think these drivers are gonna want to wait for possibly a virtual safety car of some sorts. Kurt's gonna take that car in. The tires are done. It's 10 laps over the recommended pit stop. Tavar, on the other hand, battling Mike. They're both blue flagged to each other. Pratab on the grass there. By himself. Curtis has a battle behind him. Tavar now leads this race, followed by Danny Nasir. Drivers still yet to make this pit stop. It's war indeed. It is war here. The pits are busy once again. Sean Lee, Martin Webster, Kurt Moss into the pits. It is definitely war here, ladies and gentlemen. But looks like I haven't seen anything much of Danny Nasir just yet. He's definitely pulling a nice Checo Perez-esque drive, as Khalil is not going to be happy there. Out the pits comes Sean Lee. That's going to hamper Khalil now, as he's going to have to slow down a lot more to get past. Back up to the top drivers here. Tavar still yet to pit. The tires are definitely gone. Bono, my tires are gone. I hear them screaming. The order now getting shuffled back up as we see Khalil and Mike now coming out the field. Check this out though. 33 seconds to Tavar and Rickford. Now this is going to be very interesting. If I were Tavar, I'd be thinking about pitting. I know there is a chance of a virtual safety car coming out at any time in this race, but at this point, I think it's all about saving the tires now. Ooh, Curtis losing the back end once again. Tavar flashing the headlights. Please get out of my way, he says. And Tavar having to run a bit of a tighter line.
It's coming up in there, lads.
Tavar being held up a little bit more than he probably wanted. And this is the smart thing that I was saying. The gap has gone down 3 seconds though, but it's Tavar and the pits. Now the pits are very, very long. A lot of the drivers take long stops because of fuel. If he takes a new set of tires and gets back out on track, he might be able to keep this lead. There is Khalil though on at the back straight. Tavar still in the pits. He's out! He's coming out though! Where is Khalil? Khalil nowhere to be seen! There he is! A quick stop from the team of Tavar Clark, and he's gone ahead? It doesn't look like it from our side here. No, it does. I think he's just been a lap down. Might have been overtaken. We're going to have to let the leaderboard shuffle around now. But on track at least, Tavar is ahead. I'm very curious if he crosses the start-finish straight. I don't want to hype it up if Tavar has overtaken... If Tavar has overtaken Khalil. Danny Nasir finally in for his pit stop. In a moment, we're going to check out the drivers who have come in for their stops now. Checking out Clark now. Gonna come across the start-finish straight. I'm not too sure if it's gonna shuffle around though. Doesn't look like it is. Danny still in the pits. And check this out. Danny Nasir. Good stop from him. Coming out. Very quick stop now. And Cole is going to call it a day now. I think he is now fed up with the race as it is for himself. But I'm not too sure who really is in the lead, at least from our leaderboard here. But what we can tell you is who has made a pit stop. As we check out the tire life now. As there you see Rickford and Mike both on a very, very long stint. And checking out the pit stops. There you see everyone has made a pit stop. I know some of them say 2 and 1. It is not a 2 stop for any of them. It is a 1 stop. A lot of drivers now showing a lap down for each other. And now the leaderboard finally getting shuffled around. And there is your order. So back to how it is now. Luckily, some drivers getting out on track ahead of others. Just reading you in chat, if they are a lapped car, they must yield to the leader. But Khalil has done a superb job of leading this one now, and is going to take home maximum points and his first championship here. But he's going to have to finish the race in order to claim that championship. Now, 10 to go. This is where it all comes down to. Check this out. Dylan going in for a 2-stop. Lance Desir losing the back. Gets back up to speed. So Dylan Morant coming in for a 2-stopper.
Coming up, Lance.
And Mike just letting Lance know, I believe. Oh no, that's Isaac. My apologies, as Isaac is gonna get away from that scot-free. Now the race very much settled down. The leaders are gonna have a hard time with the tires though, coming up to the end of this one. They have 10 to go. And those tires are definitely gonna be going way, way over what they can normally do with the grip. They're gonna be driving on the rims eventually. As Rule Pratab gets out the way for Mike Van Dorn, who is 38 seconds away from the competition here. Let's go through the order now. Khalil Rickford leads this one, 38 seconds to the man in second. And get this, he is looking to lap the drivers in 3rd and 4th. Khalil running a superb race and looking to take maximum points and this championship. Mike Van Dorn, the Dutchman, now a little bit off the track there on the front straight. Running a lonely race now. Sits in P2. P3, Isaac. But he's not alone, because in P4, it is Kurt Moss who wants that podium position back. What would have happened if Kurt never spun? Would we have seen him in the battle for P2 against himself and Mike? We're not too sure.
Lance, I'm behind you, Lance. I'm behind you.
Savar in 5th. As, ooh, he gets punted out the way. Lance is not gonna like that one. Hopefully he can get that car going again. Is he stuck? Oh yeah, he was stuck. He did have to teleport into the pits. Check this out side by side now. Kurt Moss makes the move on Isaac now. And now Kurt is back up into P3. So it's a Guyanese, a Dutchman, and a Jamaican. Your top 3 now. Can the Swedish Iceman come back on Kurt Moss, or the tire's going to let loose on him?
You save some tires, Danny.
Sean Lee poking a little bit fun.
So I hope you save some tires.
That's all right.
Sean Lee poking a little fun on his fellow competitor Danny Nasir as Sean has been saving these tires for the late game here. Ooh, Lance Nasir comes back out on track. He's gonna finish this one. So you have two good battles now. Battle for P6, Danny Nasir and Sean Lee. Then of course we have the battle for P3, which looks like Isaac is now losing touch. Lance Nasir now letting go of Martin Webster. Back to the battle here between Sean and Danny. Ooh, Sean is gonna hit the catch fence. Sean, are you stuck?
Yeah.
All right, VSC. Virtual safety car, no overtaking. Khalil, you're the leader. Let's put that down to 80 and let's get everyone bunched up to each other.
Where's the leader?
I'll teleport to pit.
Yeah, you might have to teleport to pit. Sorry for that.
Where's the leader at, Rahul?
Just figuring that out now. Just past turn 3, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I see him.
Yeah, so Khalil, please give me 80 on the board there. We don't have much laps left, so hopefully we can get everyone bunched up. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I think he overlapped most of us. I think he should either he passed the other two guys or me passing because he overlapped us too.
Right, yeah, Curtis and Tavar, you can overtake the leader. Danny, you can do the same as well. Please do that in a safe manner. Danny, you can overtake the leader. Martin, you can overtake the leader. Curtis, Isaac as well.
Yo, these guys that are overtaking, gotta be careful.
Yeah, just watch yourselves there. I saw you guys go side by side there. Remember, there's no overtaking. All right, Khalil, to speed this up, give me 50 on the board. Lance, you can overtake the leader. Khalil, we're going to put you on 50 for now. As soon as we can get everyone bunched up, we'll speed you up. But for now, can you please give me 50 kilometers?
Well, my tire's going to be ice cold if you stay up.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, the tires are going to be cold regardless that you're not on racing speed. Dylan, you can overtake the leader.
Yeah, so let's hurry this up here. We gotta get back to the leader.
If you want to go really slow on the straights, that can work. That's up to you.
Am I in front or behind Lance?
We'll check that out now. You are ahead of him on track. Yep.
Go,
no,
Dylan.
Yeah, you can go.
I'm going.
Yeah, I'm go. I don't care.
So, Mike, you are now catching up to the leader. Kurt, you're not too far. Pratab, in a safe manner, as well as you, Sean Lee, you can overtake the 2 cars ahead of you. So Kurt now coming up to the field now. This is definitely going to be possibly a 1-lap shootout here. Yeah, so Khalil, keep that pace. I apologize. I know it is very slow and the tires are going to be very, very cold, but we are running out of time.
Yeah, but the guys who ain't driving at racing speed catching up.
Right, we'll monitor that. Thank you.
Where's he at?
Coming around to the final corner. All right, we will have one more lap. So, looking at the order now. Remember, no overtaking. So, check this out now. We're going to have a couple more laps of racing in this finale of this championship here.
We going green this time around?
For now, I will say yes. If we have to abort the start, we will.
Isaac, what are your tires? Like, are they new tires or
there you
used?
see.
New. Very new.
Oh no, I'm done. I'm not finishing this race.
Hi, Curtis. Got new tires as well.
3 out of 4 are red.
Red?
Red, yeah.
You pit?
All green here.
Are we going on this lap?
Ooh, Lance is here.
Are we going on this lap?
Hold on.
I think we are.
Yeah, we are. So there'll be no more overtaking. Let's stop the weaving now. Khalil, you can give me 80. 80 is the maximum you can go.
I'm glad I saw you in my mirror there, Lance.
We want you guys single file. Single file. Single file.
I had to brake to avoid Dylan.
All right, single file. We're going green, guys. Calm steer.
Get ready. Khalil, you're on my cue. Here we go, guys. This is it. Hopefully, this is the last caution of the day. Green flag, green flag. And here we go. Everyone now separated by a second. All right, yellow flag, yellow flag, yellow flag, yellow flag, yellow flag, yellow flag. All right.
Already got 2 laps remaining.
We will go green on the drag strip. We will go green on the drag strip.
Yeah, be careful, like Curtis. You can't just turn around there.
I'm gonna be real. I thought there wasn't enough space for an overtake.
All right, let's catch up. Let's catch up. Let's catch up.
I'm being lapped.
Run in the back of me there.
Just remember, no overtaking, no overtaking. Wherever you guys were, after a little cluster in the back there, just get yourself. Yep, that's fine, that's fine. Ooh, Danny Nasir hitting the wall there, not paying attention.
Do that.
The pack is a little bit jumbled up now, but once again, we are running out of time. So get ready, get ready. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Green flag, green flag. Back racing once again. Hopefully there is not another incident. A lot of drivers cutting the grass, but it looks to be clear. A lot of the positions very clustered up. It's lap 34 of 35. It's 2 to go. Side by side, Mike and Tavar go. Here comes Tavar Clark trying to make up that 3rd position. Now they're still side by side. Mike trying to hold on. He has the inside now. Just holds on there. This is where desperation starts to creep in for a lot of these drivers. There's not much time left. But there they go. Khalil having a good lead there. P2. It is Kurt Moss. Martin Webster going for a little bit of an off-track excursion. Isaac as well going off the track. Ooh, Mike going very wide now. A lot more curve than he probably wants to. And that's going to open the door for Tavar Clark. But ladies and gentlemen, this is the final lap. This is it. The Caribbean Motor Racing Championship Rado Caribbean Cup comes down to this. A yellow flag bunching everyone back up together now. And this is going to set it off. As long as Rickford finishes in the points, he will be crowned champion. Check this out, battle back here. Ooh, yellow flags for Danny Nasir. Gonna lose out big time there. It looks like Mike is now trying to get away and just about is holding up a gap. Check this out though. Sean Lee and Dylan Moran side by side. Battle for P8 looks to be, yes it is. Curtis bringing out yellow flags, but there are no yellows on the final lap. Look how close this is. Battle for P8 here. Martin Webster, the only driver who doesn't need to fight these guys for position because he's already in P5. Here he goes around the final corner, and he can see it now. Khalil Rickford at his home at South Dakota Circuit in Guyana is champion of the Radical Caribbean Cup. Kurt Moss finishing and a great P2, Mike P3, Tavar P4, P5 going to Martin Webster, P6, Roll Pratap P7, Danny Nasir yet to cross the line, but he's going to be staying P7. Dylan P8, Sean P9, Isaac P10, Gregory P11, Lance P12.
Jeez, guys,
It's because you pitted. I pit twice. Yeah, I should be safe.
All right, so top three. Let's line up on the back straight. On the back straight, let's have that podium formation. Everyone else, drive to the pits, please. Drive to the pits. And what a way to end it off there.
Yeah, put me a lap down for some reason.
I'm locked in the pit, so I'll drive out when I can.
I don't know, we talk about this afterwards. I think the lap counting was bad.
We'll speak about it after.
Yeah, because I got my lap back when we were in the VSC, so I should be fifth.
No, I think you guys should go.
I don't think a lot of guys pitted.
Stopping on the track.
Everyone pitted.
All right, so what a race that was. Coming down to the final laps there. We did have a VSC, but at the end, it was now Khalil Rickford, who not only is going to take that race win at his home, but what a better way to win the championship at South Dakota. Khalil, you are champion of the Radical Caribbean Cup. How do you feel?
Yeah, that's good. And I love race. I like driving these Caribbean tracks in the game. It's amazing that we could do this. You know, we can't really afford to drive in real life, but we could race here on the game. So it's awesome to be racing in the Caribbean on the game. And yeah, glad I can be champion.
Awesome. Yeah. Now let's talk about that race there. Of course, nothing to really talk about in terms of battling other drivers on track for position, since you had this thing handled from start to finish. But let us know your feelings. How was that one?
I mean, I was battling other drivers. I was battling a lot of back markers. It seems like no one likes to let anyone go on the straight. They always want to let you go in the corner. So, yeah, I was battling other drivers, but just not for position.
Yeah, just not for position, I should add. But yeah, that's a great race from you there. Great championship one. I want to ask you about the tires, because I know you were one of the drivers who had definitely went on one of the longer stints towards the end there. So how were the tires for you?
I don't think my stint was long. I basically split the race into two, so both stints were even, and yeah, the tires were pretty bad by the end on both stints.
All right there, but that was still an amazing drive from you there to take it home from pole position to the checkered flag. Congratulations, you're champion.
Thank you.
In P2, coming back up the field to the very end, Kurt Moss, you see yourself in a great second position. How was that one for you?
Overall, it was okay, but I made two mistakes on my own and kind of pushed myself back. But you know, I had an encounter with a couple of guys moving on the braking and weaving a little bit. So, you know, guys need to kind of be aware of that. But other than that, they're a pretty decent race.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask you about how was the battling on track for you?
Well, as I said, like I had two instances where one person, I'm not going to call any names, one person ran off track and came right back on and hit me in the side. And I made a mistake right after that. So that one was on me, but, you know, and guys moving on the braking. So those were the only issues I had. Other than that, it was pretty decent. The back markers were pretty good today for me, so I can't complain with that.
Awesome, man. But that is still an amazing comeback for you there. We know we did catch you at the end of that where you did make a spin there. I'm not too sure. We're going to have to look at the replay of what exactly happened play by play. But seeing yourself getting back onto the podium, that is something sweet to write about. Congratulations on that second position.
Thanks, man.
And in third place, having a good fight with Tavar at the restart there, it is Mike Van Dorn. You take home a third position here at South Dakota. How was that race for you?
Yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, but I'm really not pleased with that result. I mean, the pace was good. You know, I mean, I think Kurt was slightly faster than me, but I kept him behind, and then I pitted a bit earlier. I just did a 50-50 split on the laps. Got the undercut on everyone, so I got far ahead on the pace because of that. But yeah, on the restart, just a stupid mistake from me, and then down to fourth, but got third back at least. But yeah, tires were just gone, so nothing I could do to get second back.
Most definitely there, yeah. That was still an amazing race from you there, though, throughout the whole thing. Of course, yeah, that one little mistake might have cost you big time there at the very end. But you managed to take home a solid podium finish for the end of this championship here. Any final thoughts on that race there before we close off now?
Yeah, I mean, it was good. Yeah, good pace. So at least I'm happy with that. Managed to get my pace up there at the top, so that's a positive to take away from this. And then I'm looking forward to the Race of Champions. See if I can show some more there.
Can't wait to see you there. Now, before we end off the stream, we have 2 more things to do. First, do we have a rule per tab in the chat? And
yeah.
Perfect. All right. The whole chat could not stop talking about the moment where I don't know if it was lag, but for those of you guys who obviously didn't see what happened, Raul essentially did a barrel roll, a full 360, went on his roof, back on his wheels, and never lost the position while fighting other cars simultaneously. Like, did that actually happen?
Yeah, I did the overtake and I swooped in back in front of him a little bit too hard, went into the bushes, came up upside down, and I was just waiting there for the car to flip back over, and voila, there was a corner, and I just kept on going.
Like, were you shocked at all that, like, did you even notice what happened? Because you were upside down for like a couple seconds, you came back on, but it looked like you were racing just like normal, nothing looked like you were a little shaken up after that at all?
I was like, my reaction was like, oh, I'm racing again. And I just basically went on my way.
Just another day at the office then.
Yep.
That's a fun one. Yeah, whole chat could not stop talking about that one there. But yeah, now we're going to go close off the stream here. I want to thank everyone for tuning in, and of course, the drivers who had made this event possible. Next week, we begin our final championship of the year, CMRS, Caribbean Motor Racing Sim Club's 2022 Race of Champions. Very excited. Hopefully, I could see all of you guys fighting there. But as for South Dakota Circuit, we will leave it there now. I will post out the official results because I believe there might have been a little bit of confusion regarding some of the blue flags and where everyone finished. So I will have that posted after the stream is done. As for now, you guys can say your final goodbyes.
Goodbye.
All right, I'll leave you guys to it. And what an event that was. I want to make a shout out to Hall Grant once again for allowing us to use his iteration of South Dakota Circuit, the first official public release of South Dakota Circuit to be out here. So this whole track that we're looking at right now could not have been possible by Hall Grant. So thank you so much for allowing us to use one of your best mods for sure. And yeah, that is gonna do it for us here at South Dakota Circuit. And what a race that was. Khalil takes home the championship. And what an event that was in general. Chaos, battles, everywhere that you look. Next week, we talk to you guys now on. We are now moving our start time to streaming an hour earlier. So at 4:15 Eastern Standard Time, we will go live on YouTube. And everything will be an hour shifted earlier. That's definitely going to help a lot of the guys down in Europe, as we heard Sander van Leeuwen, the original Flying Dutchman, making a little cameo there. Hopefully we can see a couple other drivers. But our next championship coming up is called Race of Champions. To go over what this championship is about, throughout the year of Caribbean Motor Racing Sim Club in 2022, we have had amazing battles. We've had championships coming down to the wire. And we've had races lap by lap, strategies always coming into play. It's always been fun to watch. So why not we give the guys one more chance to rewrite history? That is right. 6 races. After we had done 6 championships now with the ending of the Caribbean Motor Racing Championship, we are now going to go into 6 races where each week we will be adding one more race to each championship. So next week we head to the DTM Championship. It was our first championship we ran back in January. The guy's going to be running around Argentina and Bruno Eris. Next up, we have the TCR Euro Asia scene, where the TCR Cupras are going to go around Castlecombe in the United Kingdom. Next up, it's the Caribbean Indy Racing Championship, where the guys are going to be going around Michigan International Speedway for the US 500. Can't wait to see what those guys do there. Next up, the GT3 Challenge Championship at Sugo, Sportsland Sugo in Japan. Can't wait to see what the GT3s do there. And then it is the 90s Touring Car Championship at Avas. And then the finale, where we're going to come back to South Dakota one last time. However, it is then going to be the layout that almost everyone wanted to look forward to from the very beginning. The original layout of South Dakota Circuit. I can't wait for that. It is going to take us until December 17th to complete this one. Starting next week, we begin racing at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. My name is Rahul Nasir from Caribbean Motor Racing Sim Club. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your evening. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button as well. If you want to follow us on social media, we are on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. That's where you can find the latest news involving everything that we do here, CMRSC related. And if you want to get yourself in on the action, go ahead and join the Discord. That link is also in the description down below. And as for me, signing off now. Have a good night.